Now, all of us here at BTN have a story about a special teacher that made a big difference to us as a kid. It might be because they helped us to improve, made us laugh, or just seemed to get us when others didn't. That's why this year we introduced the BTN Teacher Awards to give you a way to recognise a special teacher in your life. All up, we received more than 300 entries, so thank you to all the kids that entered a nomination and to all of their teachers for doing such an amazing job. We narrowed it down to our 8 favourites before sending them to our special judges, Federal Education Minister Simon Birmingham, New South Wales local hero and star of WooTube, Eddie Wu, and the ABC's Head of Education, Annabelle Asprey. Take a look.
Hello BTN, my name is Connor and my teacher is called Mrs. Murray and I'm going to tell her use all the amazing things she does. She is actually the DJ of our school. That's saying something. She built noughts and crosses table, but then a reading area, yoga and a fairy garden cafe. That's pretty awesome.
I nominate Miss Hilton because she makes learning fun. We do lots of dancing, we do lots of games. Every morning we get to do our sensory gym and we get to climb and play in the ball pit. Miss Hilton is a marvellous teacher and we are very happy to have her here in this class.
Our teacher is Mr. Rowley, and this is why he should be Teacher of the Year.
You're all a bunch of geese.
He's going bald and we can see his scalp,
which shows he has nothing to hide.
He blends in with the students because he can't grow facial hair.
Mum, come quick! I'm doing some hair! Finally I get to use these tweezers I bought 4 years ago.
What's brown and sticky?
A stick!
We know that Mr. Rowley deserves the Teacher of the Year award.
And if he wins, he might get a pay rise. Something he desperately needs.
Hello BTN, I'm here to give my teacher, Mr. Thoday, a lovely reward. I'm just a bit nervous here. Yeah, he's a good, very, very good teacher.
We love Frank because he is kind, supportive, caring, and we also love his dad cringy jokes.
I like Frank because he's got a beard.
And that's our teacher, Frank!
When we started this topic, Russell brought in a book named The Great Escape of the Rebel Gang. The book was a picture story book that Russell made as a kid. Me and my friends really enjoyed this session, and not just because we got to see a picture of Russell when he was a kid.
A big thumbs up right through that video. It's clear that Russell is inspiring and changing the way you think about learning, as well as inspiring you to learn so much more.
Today I will be talking to you about my teacher nomination, Mrs. Linden from Unley Primary School. She has been almost my mentor throughout my schooling life. She has helped me in maths, English, history, whatever, but she also taught me a lot of social lessons, how to almost fit in but still stand out, because everyone is different and everyone needs to embrace that.
What that shows to me is that Mrs. Linden is a teacher who obviously has a lasting impact. Her former student said that she was a mentor to him.
She's obviously made a really lasting impact on him, and even though he's not in her class anymore, he remembers how much of a personal care and respect she had for him, and the way that she looked after him and nurtured his gifts. So well done, Mrs. Linden.
Huge congrats from all of us, Mrs. Linden, and what an amazing nomination from Ethan.